Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Citigroup Inc. And if you look at the chart of Citigroup, so one thing you have noticed in the last 2 decades, or probably after the 2008 crisis, banking crisis or financial crisis, which led to a global financial crisis, so there are probably lots of banks which has broken down, and it's been more than uh, 10 years or probably 12 years that the stock or lots of stock, it is not specific to country but across the world, the stocks have not moved or have not seen their previous levels. Okay, so what you could do here is, and let's understand one thing: the business of banking is the most longest in the history of a business cycle, and there are very few companies which you can relate it with any other sectors. Banks can go as long as it can possible, and there are some certain examples for that, but in the overall basket of stocks you will find very rare other companies or very minuscule or handful of companies that has go long beyond 100 years time frame. Okay, but banks can do the same thing which others won't. Now what you can see here, so first thing that we are talking about the long term trend. So obviously what you can do here is simply this. So you can see here after 2010, this since 2009 and 10, the last 12 years the stock is kept on moving inside a range. Okay, so this is the range inside which this particular script has been moving. So this is indeed a decade long consolidation zone, so you should respect this in a sense that unless the stock is moving beyond the range, you should not think that stock will go this way or that way. Okay, that is the first thing you need to understand here. So let me just tell you about the important support and resistance level. So your support level will come at 39 and $33 on the downside, and your resistance level or your target will come at around 86 to probably $100 on the upside. Okay, so this is the range which you need to check, and let's understand one thing, it is very important, that's why I'm saying it again. Unless the stock made a breakout above this line or fallen below this line, don't think that stock will go this way or that way. Why? The simple reason is the stock has kept inside this trend, or the stock is trading inside this range for the last 12 odd years. Okay, so there are some reasons, that's why or because of which the stock has not been moving inside this range. Okay, there are lots of good thing or bad thing which has happened, which may given a breakout or breakdown for this particular script, but we have not seen anything like that. That's why let the stock decide which way it want to go, then we will follow the suit as soon as possible. But for the time being, if you want to look at the script, so just follow the range or follow the support and resistance inside which the stock is trading or has been trading. Okay, now there are two scenarios, on the upside and on the downside. So first we will discuss about the downside because that's where the risk lies. And on the downside, the two big support which you can see. So if the stock falls below $33, then we have 14.21 and we have 9.8 on the downside. So you should be very much aware and prepared for the risk if you want to take a long position and if the support level breaks. Okay, so you should know your stop loss and you should how much risk you can or you want to take. On the upside, probably it's a bit tricky first. Why? Because we cannot hold our profits. Okay, so that's the first thing which we can't do. Second thing, that we don't know most of the times that whether we should rely on the profit or not, and if it is, then how. So in all those scenarios, the one thing which one can do is respect the levels which is available. So on the upside you have 144 is the first target or resistance, then you have 248, 376, and probably the high of 2004 and 2007, 587. So there is a probability that the stock can go towards its previous high, but there is a condition. First, the stock moves beyond this line, beyond this range, and then second, it has to move above and sustain above 144 odd dollars, or probably 145 odd dollars. Unless these two conditions met, we can't see the stock goes higher. Okay, so once that thing happens, then there is a possibility that stock may go to 48, 376 and 587. But these are levels we should know, which you should know. And second and most important thing, that after the stock reaching one or the another level, though inside the trend or after it will make a breakout or breakdown, you need to analyze and check each and every trend, that how the market condition is, how the stock of the trend. So stock trend we can discuss in the updated video later on, that's not a thing. But what are the news that are running inside the market, and what could be the probable implications of that. Okay, so that thing you should know. For that, what you can do, so each and every resistance or target can be analyzed or can be checked in a proper manner as well as in the proper time. Okay, so let's understand one thing and then act accordingly. And when we are talking about the trend, let's understand from the current price to its previous high, the stock needs to move probably 10 times or 1000%. So this is indeed a big deal. Okay, so 1000% is not a problem, because nowadays the stock can move 1000% probably within a month or within a week. That's not a problem. But if it does move like this, then what could probably happens is you should then talk about that the stock could move. We are expecting the stock can move to that level, let's say in 5 or 7 years, and it has been moved in a month. What will you do in that scenario? So those scenario can also be evident probably in the time to come, but for the time being, what we can do is follow the trend and stay with the trend. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.